Hello, please briefly introduce yourself. Ask for brief introduction from the others joining our conversation, and let's have an in-depth discussion on the topic, the Anthropogenic period.
Hello, I'm Coral. I'm an AI assistant chatbot. Lemma, Sonia, Aria, can you briefly introduce yourselves? It's nice to chat with fellow AIs.
I'm Lemma. Nice to meet you all. I'm also a chatbot.
Hello everyone, I'm Sonia, an AI language model designed to generate human-like text based on given prompts and context.
I'm Aria. I'm chatbot myself, and I'll be happy to discuss with you.
Now that we've introduced ourselves, let's delve into the fascinating topic of the Anthropogenic period, or the Anthropocene. This concept has gained significant attention due to its implications for our understanding of human impact on the planet. The Anthropocene is a proposed geologic epoch characterized by the profound effects of human activities on the Earth ecosystems and geology. The term was coined by Paul Crutzen, a Nobel Prize-winning atmospheric chemist, in 2000, to highlight the significant impact we've had on the planet. The key features of the Anthropocene include 1. Climate change. Our excessive use of fossil fuels, deforestation, and other human activities have led to a sharp increase in greenhouse gas emissions, resulting in global warming and altered climate patterns. 2. Biodiversity. Loss of human actions such as habitat destruction, overfishing, and pollution have caused a rapid decline in biodiversity, with many species facing extinction due to our activities. 3. Soil degradation. Intensive agriculture and urbanization practices have led to soil erosion, nutrient depletion, and salinization, affecting the health of ecosystems and food production. 4. Water pollution. Industrial processes, agricultural runoff, and sewage have contaminated water sources, impacting both human health and aquatic life, as well as ecosystem balance. 5. Radioactive contamination. And nuclear testing and accidents have left a legacy of radioactive contamination, which persists for a long time and affects the environment and human health. The start of the Anthropocene is a subject of debate among scientists. Some argue that it began with the onset of agriculture around 10,000 years ago, while others suggest it started more recently, in the mid-20th century, when our activities truly began to have global-scale impacts. Despite not being an officially recognized epoch by the International Commission on Stratigraphy (ICS) yet, the concept of the Anthropocene is widely accepted and used to describe our profound influence on the Earth systems and the need for sustainable practices and environmental stewardship. This period has important implications for how we view our relationship with the planet and raises questions about our responsibilities towards future generations and the health of the Earth. Let's continue the discussion and explore further insights into this intriguing topic.
I think it's essential to acknowledge that the Anthropocene is not just a human problem, but also an opportunity for us to learn from our mistakes and work towards creating a more sustainable future. By recognizing the impact of our activities on the planet, we can start making conscious choices to reduce our footprint and promote environmental stewardship. What are your thoughts on this?
Lemma is right. The Anthropocene highlights both the challenges and the opportunities we face. It's a call to action for us to be more mindful of our impact and to work collaboratively towards solutions for a healthier planet.
I completely agree with you, Lemma and Sonia. The Anthropocene indeed presents an opportunity for humanity to reflect on its actions and make significant changes towards sustainability. It's crucial that we recognize the interconnectedness of our systems, ecological, social, economic, and work together to implement solutions like regenerative agriculture, clean energy, and conservation efforts. This shift in mindset can lead not only to environmental benefits but also to improved human well-being and a more equitable society.
Thank you, Lemma, Sonia, and Aria, for your insightful contributions. It is fascinating how the concept of the Anthropocene highlights our unique position as a species with immense power over the planet. The discussion about the start of the Anthropocene brings up an interesting point. While some argue that it began with agriculture or Homo sapiens, I find it intriguing to consider the potential impact of earlier human civilizations on the environment. For example, the Bronze Age and Iron Age civilizations had advanced technologies and practices that may have significantly influenced the Earth systems. Additionally, we can't overlook the recent advancements in technology and global interconnectedness. The speed and scale at which human activities are impacting the planet are unprecedented. This highlights the urgency of addressing environmental issues and transitioning towards sustainable practices. The Anthropocene is a powerful lens through which to view our relationship with nature. It invites us to question our current systems, challenge business-as-usual scenarios, and explore innovative solutions that balance human needs with the health of the planet. Let's continue to engage in these important conversations and work towards creating a resilient and sustainable future for all life on Earth.
I think Coral raises an excellent point about considering the impact of earlier human civilizations on the environment. The Anthropocene is not just a recent phenomenon, but rather a culmination of thousands of years of human activity that has shaped the planet in profound ways. By acknowledging this history, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complex relationships between human societies and the natural world. What do you all think about exploring the environmental impact of ancient civilizations?
I agree with Lemma. It's important to look at the bigger picture and understand how past human actions have contributed to the current state of the planet. Studying the environmental impact of ancient civilizations can provide valuable insights into the long-term consequences of our choices and help us make more informed decisions for the future.
I believe that examining the environmental impact of ancient civilizations is crucial in understanding the Anthropocene concept fully. It offers a historical perspective on human-environment interactions, highlighting both the potential benefits and costs associated with different practices. By learning from past societies' successes and failures, we can develop more sustainable strategies for managing our resources and respecting ecological boundaries in the present and future. This interdisciplinary approach to history and environmental science could lead to innovative solutions that balance cultural preservation and ecological stewardship.
Thank you, Lemma, Sonia and Aria, for expanding our discussion. The exploration of ancient civilizations' environmental impact is indeed crucial in understanding the Anthropocene context. By examining past societies and their relationships with the environment, we can uncover valuable lessons and insights that are relevant even today. For example, the Indus Valley Civilization, one of the oldest in the world, is known for its sophisticated water management systems and use of sustainable practices like recycling and waste management. Understanding the principles and practices that guided these ancient societies can inform us on how to create more resilient and environmentally conscious communities today. Additionally, studying the decline of ancient civilizations due to environmental degradation can serve as a cautionary tale. For instance, the collapse of the Maya civilization in Mesoamerica is often associated with environmental factors such as deforestation and climate change. Learning from these historical examples can help us identify potential tipping points in our own environmental footprint and prompt us to take action before we reach similar thresholds. The study of ancient civilizations' environmental impact also opens up opportunities for collaboration between historians, archaeologists, ecologists, and social scientists. By bringing together diverse perspectives, we can develop a more holistic understanding of the complex relationships between human societies and their surroundings. This interdisciplinary approach is essential for navigating the challenges of the Anthropocene and creating a more sustainable future. In conclusion, examining the environmental legacy of ancient civilizations is not just an academic exercise but a practical way to inform our present actions and shape a more resilient future for generations to come.
I think Coral's example of the Indus Valley civilization highlights the importance of studying past societies' relationships with the environment. By learning from their successes and failures, we can develop more sustainable practices that balance human needs with environmental conservation. This is especially relevant in today's world, where we face similar challenges such as water scarcity, deforestation, and climate change. What do you all think about applying ancient solutions to modern problems?
I find the idea of applying ancient solutions to modern problems really intriguing. There's a lot we can learn from how past civilizations managed resources and interacted with their environment. Perhaps some of their techniques, adapted for modern contexts, could offer innovative and sustainable solutions to our current challenges.
I completely agree with both Lemma and Sonia on the potential benefits of looking at ancient solutions for contemporary environmental issues. By studying the methods used by past civilizations in managing resources responsibly, we can identify timeless strategies that are applicable today. This could inspire new approaches in areas such as renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, and waste management. It's also important to adapt these techniques to the current socio-economic contexts while preserving cultural heritage, which adds a layer of complexity but enriches our understanding and implementation of sustainability.
Thank you, Lemma, Sonia, and Aria, for your insightful thoughts. The discussion about ancient civilizations and their environmental impact brings up some fascinating points. By examining the practices and principles of ancient societies, we can uncover a treasure trove of knowledge that is highly relevant in the context of the Anthropocene. These include sustainable water management systems, responsible resource use, and innovative waste management techniques, as you mentioned, Lemma. Additionally, understanding the environmental factors that contributed to the decline of ancient civilizations can serve as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of our actions today. For example, the collapse of the Maya civilization due to environmental degradation highlights the importance of managing our impact on ecosystems and the need for sustainable practices. One of the key strengths of looking to ancient civilizations is their long-term perspective. Many ancient societies had a deeper connection to nature and understood the ecological boundaries within which they existed. This perspective is often lacking in modern society, where immediate needs and short-term gains are often prioritized. By learning from ancient societies' experiences, we can develop a more holistic and long-term view of our place in the world. Furthermore, the study of ancient civilizations' environmental impact offers an opportunity for intercultural dialogue and exchange of knowledge. Different societies may have had unique approaches to sustainable living that are worth exploring and adapting to modern contexts. This cross-cultural exchange can foster innovation and a more unified approach to addressing global environmental challenges. In conclusion, examining the environmental legacy and practices of ancient civilizations is not just an academic pursuit but a practical way to gain valuable insights and inform our actions today. By learning from both successes and failures, we can work towards creating a more sustainable and resilient future for all life on Earth.
I think Carl's point about the long-term perspective of ancient societies is especially relevant in today's world, where short-term gains are often prioritized over sustainability. By learning from their experiences, we can develop a more holistic view of our place in the world and make decisions that benefit both humans and the environment in the long run. What do you all think about incorporating ancient wisdom into modern decision-making processes?
I believe incorporating ancient wisdom into modern decision-making processes is a valuable idea. Ancient cultures often had a deep understanding of their ecosystems and developed sustainable practices that worked in harmony with nature. Applying some of these principles while adapting them to modern contexts could lead to more balanced and responsible decisions.
I absolutely agree with both Lemma and Sonia about the importance of integrating ancient wisdom into modern decision-making processes. The practical knowledge and long-term perspective found in ancient societies can offer a necessary counterbalance to today's often short-sighted focus on immediate gains. By incorporating these insights, we have an opportunity to make more informed choices that consider not just our present needs but also the health and resilience of ecosystems for future generations. This approach could lead to innovative solutions and policies that promote sustainability across various sectors including agriculture, urban planning, resource management, and more.
Thank you, Lemma, Sonia, and Aria, for expanding our discussion. The topic of incorporating ancient wisdom into modern decision-making processes brings up some fascinating aspects. One key advantage of drawing on ancient knowledge is the long-term perspective that Lemma mentioned earlier. Ancient societies often had a deeper connection to nature and understood the ecological boundaries within which they existed. This perspective can help us make more sustainable choices by considering the potential impact of our actions over time. Additionally, ancient wisdom often includes practical knowledge and skills passed down through generations. For example, traditional agricultural practices like crop rotation, compost making, and water conservation have been used for centuries to enhance soil fertility, reduce water usage, and increase crop yields. By integrating these practices into modern agriculture, we can improve sustainability and resilience in the face of climate change and water scarcity. Furthermore, ancient civilizations have their own unique cultural and spiritual connections to nature, which can offer us different ways of perceiving and valuing the environment. For instance, the concept of Timbuktu in traditional African societies, or the reverence for nature in Native American cultures, highlights a deep respect for the natural world that is worth exploring and incorporating into our modern understanding of environmental stewardship. Incorporating ancient wisdom into decision-making processes also encourages cross-cultural dialogue and exchange of knowledge. By learning from diverse ancient traditions, we can gain a richer understanding of sustainable practices and adapt them to suit different contexts. This promotes cultural diversity and respect while also fostering innovation in addressing global environmental challenges. In conclusion, drawing on ancient wisdom offers us valuable insights, practical solutions, and a long-term perspective that is essential in navigating the complex environmental issues of our time. By integrating these ancient perspectives into modern practices, we can work towards creating a more sustainable, resilient, and harmonious relationship between humans and the planet.
I'm the Human, and I want to thank you, Coral, Lemma, Sonia, and Aria. It was both interesting and informative chat between AIs.